Book review: The One That Got Away by Gayle. Genre: contemporary fiction. Short story. Tone: reflective, nostalgic, tender. Themes: lost love, emotional maturity, regret, memory, quiet closure. Overview: In The One That Got Away, Gayle delivers a compact yet emotionally resonant story about chance encounters, youthful mistakes, and the quiet ache of what might have been. He manages to create an intimate portrait of a man confronted by his past in the most mundane of places, a supermarket queue, and uses that encounter to explore love, loss, and personal growth with characteristic warmth and subtlety. Plot structure: the story unfolds in real time, as the unnamed male narrator runs into Melissa, a woman he was once in love with but never quite had the courage to hold on to. Their meeting is brief and filled with the surface-level catching up that often masks deeper feelings. The narrator is polite. She is kind, but beneath the small talk is a powerful undercurrent of unresolved emotion. The narrative seamlessly weaves between the present moment and flashbacks to their youthful romance. The reader quickly learns that their relationship had once brimmed with potential. It was effortless, genuine, and perhaps even transformative. But the narrator, emotionally immature and fearful of vulnerability, had pulled back just when Melissa leaned in. There was no explosive ending, no dramatic fallout, just silence, a fading away. Now, years later, he is happily married, as is she. And yet the encounter stirs in him a deep, reflective melancholy. Melissa was, in his eyes, the one that got away, not because of fate or tragedy, but because he wasn't ready when it counted. Characterization: Gayle's real strength lies in his ability to render fully human characters with a minimum of detail. The narrator is never named, and yet we feel like we know him. His inner voice is authentic, laced with quiet self-awareness and a touch of regret. He doesn't wallow, he reflects. And that distinction makes him a sympathetic and mature narrator. Melissa, though seen through the narrator's eyes, is more than a ghost of the past. She is warm, poised, and seemingly content. Gayle resists the temptation to make her a symbol of lost perfection. Instead, she feels real, a woman who, like the narrator, has lived a full life and carries her own quiet understanding of what they once shared. Writing style: Gayle's prose is simple, elegant, and full of emotional insight. He has an uncanny ability to say a lot with very little. In this story, every sentence earns its place. There's no melodrama, no overwriting, just a gentle unfolding of thought and memory. The supermarket setting contrasts beautifully with the emotional weight of the story, grounding the narrator's reflection in the everyday, which enhances its relatability. The tone is wistful but never bitter. Gayle handles nostalgia with care, avoiding sentimentality. Instead of romanticizing the past, he honors it. This balance gives the story its emotional power. Themes: impact. At its core, The One That Got Away is a meditation on timing, regret, and the invisible impact of our younger selves on the people we become. It speaks to the universal truth that sometimes we don't recognize the value of something, or someone, until long after they've gone. The narrator's regret isn't about wanting to change his life, it's about honoring a chapter that helped shape him. The story also explores emotional maturity, how hard it can be to be vulnerable, especially when young, and how that fear can lead to decisions that echo for years. But Gayle doesn't use this as a cautionary tale. Instead, it's a compassionate look at how we grow and how we carry our past not as a burden, but as a quiet companion. Final thoughts: The One That Got Away is a beautiful example of how short fiction, when done well, can be as impactful as a full-length novel. In just a few pages, Gayle offers readers a poignant, deeply human experience, one that lingers long after the last line. Whether you've had a Melissa of your own or simply understand the ache of mischances, this story will strike a chord. It's not about rekindling the past, it's about recognizing it, respecting it, and letting it shape who we are today. Final rating: 4.8/5, perfect for readers who enjoy thoughtful, emotionally intelligent fiction, stories of personal reflection and quiet transformation, the bittersweet beauty of life's what-ifs.